Well, let's now speak with the president, Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, Yerima Shettima, who joins us live from Kaduna. Mr. Yerima, it's perhaps the first time we're seeing the Arewa Joint Committee engage presidential candidates ahead an election. What exactly do these groups look forward to achieve with this series of interactive sessions?
I can't hear you.
Mr. Shettima, if you can hear me, I'm asking precisely what the Arewa Joint Committee seeks to achieve with this series of interactive sessions with presidential candidates of selected political parties.
Yes, I think the whole idea has to do with paving way for the contestants, that's the candidate per se, to come to the fore to highlight some of those issues as regards to what they think, what they feel about the interest, and what exactly do they intend to bring to the fore, what do they exactly want to bring to the table, so that at the end of the day, each and every one of them can come up with this program so that we listen attentively, and at the same time, most likely we'll ask some questions, and also the audience will also as well have opportunity to interface with the candidates so that we can discuss and discuss and discuss. At the end of the day, we intend to also, beyond the interface, we'll also consult widely to see the public opinions and what our people felt about each and every of the candidates. And that's the whole essence of the whole gathering, was to interface, to hear what they have for the country, and also specifically to the North, so that we also can come up with what we think. This is exactly what we felt. Anybody who emerged among them can also know exactly what we need and what we want and what we expect of him.
One of the candidates reportedly declined invitation from the committee, accusing the Arewa Joint Committee of being biased. According to him, the committee has concluded plans to endorse one of the candidates. Is there a plan to have one of those candidates endorsed after this event?
Well, not to my knowledge, because I was part and parcel of all of the arrangement. I do not also remember there was any attempt by anybody to think otherwise of what is specific out there, that certain candidates has actually funded the whole processes, and believing that after all said and done, is likely to be endorsed by the group. Certainly, I do not think it is part of that. No, it's not part of the whole thing. The whole idea was to listen to every candidate. At the end of the day, go on wild consultations. Maybe they are likely going to come up again to sit down with some of these candidates later. Then maybe in future, we are likely to have a collective position on the northern part of this country. That's exactly the whole thing. But this very program has nothing to do with endorsement, really, in all fairness. And there's nobody who funded, not to my knowledge, honestly.
So you're saying categorically that the committee will not come up after this series of sessions to endorse a candidate. But a lot has been said about the participation.
About endorsement here.
I hear you. Yeah. A lot has been said about the participation of the North in previous election and how dominant the figures are. We had one of the candidates a few days ago talking about the ethnic dimension to what people in the North would want in a president. How much of ethnicity would you see play out, particularly for northern voters next year?
To the best of my knowledge, and to some of us who strongly believe in the country, I do not think such a thing can come to the fore for us to even be part of that processes. There's nothing like that, and I do also not think that ethnicity or religious issue will be yardstick to the sympathy anybody can get from the North. Certainly, it has nothing to do with religion or tribal issue. Certainly no. We are looking forward to see more prepared candidates. Not only more prepared, we're looking forward to see somebody who we can judge him from his antecedents, somebody who has an experience, somebody who also have capacity to carry the country along. Because don't forget that the country is in dire need of somebody who will unite us at the moment. And certainly, this is our position. It has nothing to do with whether you come from north or any southern part of the country. We will definitely go on wide consultations across board in northern part of the country. Then also in future, probably we might have to also extend hand of friendship to our counterparts in southern part of the country, so that collectively we can come up with a particular thing in our mind so that we can all go for it.
Well, the committee is expected to host some other presidential candidates in the coming day. We'll see how that goes, particularly its position as regards the fears, the concerns of some candidates about the partisan position of the Arewa Joint Committee, which you debunked earlier. Yerima Shettima is the president, Arewa Youth Consultative Forum. Thank you for talking to us on the news tonight.